What's happening, people? Next location, Bracknell Police Station. Oh my goody god. Last time I come here, missions, and it is missions again. And I'm going to take you around the front. This is the back gate, as you can see. Thames Valley. Let's take you around here. Yep, guys, so like I said, I've been here before, and it is a revisit time. Part of Berkshire, even though it's the other end of where I'm from, but comes under Berkshire, Thames Valley. And yep, since the last time I come here, there's no massive changes. Still the wooden fence and this bit where the officers come out of. No massive change here at all. That's where they come out of. And that is it here. Bracknell Police Station. It's a massive one. Got the yellow phone here. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, this place is not an easy one to get to, for sure. They have lift access here, which is good. So here is the yellow phone. Not the best upkeep, but I hope it works. Oh wow, so the front office is actually shut to the public. This station is not open to the public. Thames Valley provides emergency responses, policy 24 hours a day, and they're palming you off to Maidenhead or Lone Valley. And believe me guys, that is some mission from here, miles and miles. And we had the same problem with Ascot. Here we go, confirmed Thames Valley front counters. Banbury, Manchester, Oxford. But it's got Bracknell here as confirmed front counters that are usable, but look, it's not open, so the public can't get in there. Oh my goody gosh, wow guys, what the hell, this place is rotten. Here we go. So it contradicts itself straight away on that poster there, where it's highlighting counters that were open, but as you could see, the front desk wasn't open. So we're going to take you around to the back gate. Yeah, not much has changed here, guys. To be honest with you, last time I come here, the front counter was open. That was 8 months ago, so with the cuts, that's had to go as well. And it's all down to that yellow phone, as it always is, online or ringing on the blower. This is the back gate of Bracknell. Now I'm going to go near the back gate now. More. That's the entrance where the officers come out of. Yeah, so another poster they need updating on, because they're saying the front office was shut there, open, forgive me, and it was actually shut. So there we go for that one. And here's the back gate at Bracknell. Jesus guys, it's a mission here, everything's up a hill, and I literally said the same thing last time. Believe me, it's not an easy place to get to, and look, it's downhill. So this is the back gate of Bracknell. It is still a running station, but the front office is closed. So there we go. How are you doing? You alright?
Hello mate, you right?
You an officer?
Yes.
I've just got a question. You see the front office?
Yes.
It says on the poster that it's open, but it's shut.
No, Bracknell front counter's no longer open, I don't think.
Last couple of months that's changed, because I was here a few... Oh, sorry, I'll get out of the way. I was here a few months ago,
Yeah.
and it was open. But I think the yellow phone's just been placed there. So I can't remember last time I come here if the yellow phone was there.
Don't know is the honest I couldn't give you a specific date that it closed.
Yeah.
But the yellow phone, if you want to contact someone, if
Yeah.
you pick it up, you'll go through to someone in the control
101
room.
straight away. So could you identify yourself, please, officer? Because
Yeah.
we've engaged.
My name's Tracy McQueen.
Yep. What's your badge number?
1742.
Fantastic. Have a lovely day.
And you too, sir. Take care.
Enjoy your day. How we doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, like I was saying, guys. Last time I come here, the front counter was usable by the public, but this time it's shut, and that's down to obviously the budget cuts here in Thames Valley. And yeah, it's quite an active station, as you can see. She was actually quite friendly. She identified herself, and that's what it's all about, guys. Look at this. It's a very active back gate. It's all down a hill, man. It's all like abnormal here, like the ground and stuff. But yeah, we'll film a bit more. I wonder if they're holding cells, if they're still holding people here. That's what I'd like to know. Them gates are actually quite quick here. Like I was saying, when I was at Windsor, them gates were diabolical. But listen, guys, this is literally every single police station now around Berkshire, bar Slough. Maidenhead is shut as well. Reading, I think we've got Reading and Slough. So as you can see, all of these stations are going. That local support with the police, it's all going to a yellow phone now. And disengagement, it seems to be getting worse. But like, let's count our blessings, eh? She was quite polite. There was an officer pulling up in a private car, just give me a funny look, but it is public, and we will film. And I just want to ask a question: if there is holding cells here, and when are they going to update the on the front of the station where it says the front office is still open? We'll see if they're going to update that. As you can see here, there's one of the old signs, look. And yeah, to be honest with you, the upkeep of this place, it's like mouldy, cobwebs, it's rotten. But yeah, it's quite active here. We've got old skip mill rubbish full up there. But yeah, I wonder if they got holding cells here, guys. But fair play to that officer for identifying. She was trying to walk, and I kind of got in her way, I think. But she kept going. And but yeah, like I was saying, with Thames Valley, you're very limited. If you're on the outskirts of any of these areas, you're going to struggle for a police station, unless you want to use the yellow phone or do it online, because Windsor's shut, Slough's open, Maidenhead's open, to a point where they're taking people in, but there's no front counter got active. Reading's still got an active front counter. But other than that, guys, Langley, Ivor, there is one in just outside of Maidenhead, Taplow. But I'm not sure if they have holding cells there or not. I have to go do that one again. I did do that before, I deleted it. Here we go, she's putting on her uniform now. But yeah, guys, not in the way here at all. And we're going to carry on filming, see if we can get an answer from the officers about this front office with a poster, see if they can update it. Because nothing worse than someone turning up here, say reading the front office, it's saying it's open, trying the doors and it's not. And all that courage they might have picked up to come in and complain about a crime, and then they got to use the yellow phone in the middle of the street. It's not the best, is it? So I do think importance they should update that. And yeah, just trying to build this bridge a bit closer, aren't we, guys? Yeah, there's a mixture of private cars and marked cars. Don't know what this officer's doing. I wonder if they got holding cells here. Guys, I'm going to pick this up when something happens, right? Still here, guys, slip back door. I'm just going to see if I can ask an officer about this notice board. I think we've got one out the window here having a look. Just look at that, Speedy got the camera out, Speedy hid. But yeah, I don't know what this officer's doing for the last 5-10 minutes. He's been doing all this, going forward, going back. It's very busy here. There's private cars. I think there was a contractor coming in, maybe having a look at that skip, but yeah, it's very active here, guys. Good old Bracknell. There's a couple of people coming out. This officer, I literally don't have a clue what he's doing. Yeah, guys. Oh, right, so he actually waited for the gate to shut before he drove off. Fair play. Probably only because I was stood here, though. Guarantee if I weren't stood here, he would have went off. Thing is, when they come out of that police station, right, they're down a hill, and then you got to go up the hill. Look how unlevel the road is. It's not very good here, is it? But yeah, like I said, there was an officer here just poking out the window, and then literally when I got the camera out, he backed off a little bit, and this officer just had his lunch. Look, bacon sandwiches, guys. What do we think? Let me turn this brightness up a little bit. Yeah, so it's a very active place, to be honest with you.
You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
You waiting for someone?
No, just filming.
Alright.
Are you officer?
No, I'm an officer, yeah.
Do you know when you engage with the public, you're meant to identify yourself at the first point? You know, because you started the conversation with me.
I think we're going to end this conversation.
Well, that's not right, officer, because you're failing to identify. And this is what it's about, you know, engaging with the public. Because you started the conversation with...
Is there something... Look, I stopped to have a chat to just see
Yeah.
if you need anything.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I'm happy to identify myself.
Fantastic. This is what it's about.
But it's like, you also need to be reasonable with me, don't you? So, my name's Matt.
Brilliant.
My surname's Pitches. My shoulder number's 5350.
Yep.
I'm a detective sergeant here, okay?
Fantastic.
Is there something that you would like to talk to me
Yes.
about in relation to a crime or anything like that you'd like to report?
The only thing, the front office, on the when you actually walk up to it, it says that you can go in to the front office here.
Do you want to show me?
Yeah, because literally all of...
Is that a notice, is it?
Yeah, and it's just updating the public, because when I come here 6-7 months ago, you could walk into the front office, and
Yes. So
that's all.
So the front office here, I think, has been closed for a while now.
Yeah, I'll say a good 6-7 months from what, like, because I visited here then. And
What's your name? Would you tell me?
No, not my. I won't be telling my name. I mean, you have identified, which is fantastic. This is called auditing. Have you not heard of auditing?
I've heard bits and pieces.
It's just basically where we show the upkeep of the building, show people the notice boards, any police that come out.
Who do you work for then?
I don't. This is a hobby of mine. This is
Hobby?
not. Yeah. I'll just go all around, and this is what fascinates me here. Do you guys actually come out of here?
No.
Yeah, because I've never seen that in a police station, like an old wooden fence.
No, neither have I. It's the only one I know of as well. What do you think it should be then?
I don't know. Normally you have proper gates, didn't you? And it's like a member of the public could just walk straight in there, really, if they jump the fence.
So if there's a notice here, it might just need to be removed, mightn't it?
Yeah, it says 2021, and obviously we're in the new year.
I think COVID might have had some impact.
But it's a very active police station here, isn't it? Like every time I come here.
Yes, because the teams who run 999, some of them run out of here and stuff like that.
This, obviously, this is brilliant to see lift access. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but it's like it's left here, to be honest with you. Like,
so where's this notice you're talking about?
yeah, right here. So obviously, as well as that, you got obviously all the mould and like it's very there. It says it here, look. It says about front counters from 2021, and obviously Bracknell's on there.
Well, I'll raise that for you.
But it's not that I'm poking my nose in. It's like it's a valid thing, because nowadays with the public, you know, because a lot of front offices are shut.
Yes.
They got to ring the phone, and they're not really seeing people, and it's like that disengagement. I know obviously with budgets and stuff, but it's like I feel even this auditing is purposeful, because people can see that police and public can engage and be in civil matter. Do you know what I mean? And this is all it's about, officer. Literally, this is all I do. And I appreciate you identifying. What was your badge number again?
5350.
Here's one for you then. So
I'm not promising to answer it.
you can answer it or not, because I'm going to pretty much leave it now anyway. Do you think this is going to get knocked down?
I have absolutely no idea.
Because
there's been different plans over my entire career. I have no idea.
really, what, a long time?
I hope it doesn't, personally.
How long have you been an officer for?
Here, 18 years.
Wow. No, but I mean in general, say.
18 years. No, nearly 90.
So obviously you work your way through the ranks here, and
Well, I've gone up one rank.
for 18 years.
Yeah.
And what's your view on Boris Johnson?
That's not something I'm commenting on.
Do you think, all right then, do you think they're given enough money for the police?
I don't think it's really appropriate for me to have that discussion with you. It's not a policing purpose, and I'm not helping you with anything. That's just an opinion, isn't it? Which
You can,
I'm not
yeah,
prepared
but
to
your
give.
opinion is valued like mine.
Yes,
Like,
that's an opinion that I'm not going to be discussing with you.
you can ask, can't you?
You can.
But yeah, the only thing I would say, literally, I come here, I think it was either 6 or 8 months ago.
If
And
that's the only thing that you think is wrong, then that's reasonably good, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, the upkeep is bad
Well,
as well. I mean,
that's your perspective. I get that it's a little bit.
the sign up there is crystal clear. So you are getting people going up there with the old window cleaning. But I think the poster, and I did have an engagement with another officer, and she was friendly, she identified. The only thing is, officer, if you didn't engage with me first, I wouldn't have asked you.
No, but my concern was that you were there for a reason and you might need some help. So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
just
yeah.
going to walk off and
I get that.
make sure that you're okay before we go, because it might be that you're waiting for something, you can't get in the front counter, and
Imagine victims of crime,
A
though.
couple of minutes of my time might have sorted that out. That's why I've
Brilliant.
spoken to you. It's not anything.
But this is my point. You see victims of crime. Say if something happens here, because I know that the nearest ones they're saying is Slough, and I think Maidenhead. Now that's miles from here.
The nearest one to here is probably Loddon Valley.
Well, London Valley, that's Reading, isn't it?
Well, it's on the outskirts.
But that's miles from here, isn't it?
It is.
Like, to be honest with you, I think actually it does say London Valley and Slough. A victim of crime, say, like, because obviously you've got a college up here, haven't you? You know all the disturbing stuff that happens in college, yeah? A girl or a man, anything could happen to them. They could turn up here, like, to the police, and no one's there. Do you know what I mean? And but to ring this phone, a lot of people, like victims, they might not want to ring a phone. They might want to see an officer and feel safe in real life.
Yeah.
And this is what I think is a big point. And I know Thames Valley on the whole, there is still a few that are open, but the front offices are disappearing. Maidenhead's gone, Langley, Ivor.
I didn't know Maidenhead's gone.
Yeah. Have you got holding cells here then, so people can actually be?
Cells, no.
Nah, because
They
the
haven't-
local will be Maidenhead
There's
then.
not been cells here for nearly probably 17 years.
Wow. So from here they'd have to go Maidenhead or Loddon Valley,
Yeah.
because that's a big one, Loddon Valley, isn't it?
Well,
Like,
it's a big station,
is it? We've got like 30 odd holding cells or something.
something like that.
Yeah, like, I mean, good old Bracknell. So this is my second time here. I appreciate you identifying, as well as this lady. She identified as well, and
I'll see
you
if we
took
get
in my
that changed
concerns.
for
Fantastic. And I might pop back here and have a look. I don't want to. I'm not like a pointy nose. I'm going to come here and like keep an eye on you. But I think that is a valid thing for victims of crime and even local people. Just because a lot of people might not afford like public transport or a car, you know, because obviously it's a lot more tighter now, so they might not be able to travel, and this might be their only point they can come to. And
Did you point this out to the other officer as well then?
no, because that was literally just over there, but you've actually given the time and walked with me, which my viewers will like.
Your viewers, thank you very much.
If it goes online, it might not. And the thing is, auditing, like you said, you've heard a little bit of it. It's a big thing, and I'm not anti-police. I'm not like a
You're quite reasonable.
Yeah.
Just filming me, which is
Yeah.
quite comfortable, isn't it?
But in public, obviously, we're probably getting filmed now, look, as we look with that camera there.
Yeah, it's a little different because CCTV is a little different from someone holding a camera phone, isn't it?
But why though? It's the same thing, filming.
Is it?
I actually don't know where that footage is going though. Like, that's filming me now. This I do.
Well, yes, but equally, yeah, okay, I get your point.
But you've been fine. So, like, I'm just saying to you, like, the people that watch this, if it goes online, will probably say fair play to that officer there. He identified, he listened to the concerns, he gave me 5-10 minutes of his time, and this is all people want to see. They're very interested in this day and age. I know you guys say this a lot, and the terrorism threat is actually one I want to ask you. This is up to substantial, I think.
I'd have to check.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the bulletins today.
Yeah. But there was a memo that went out to, I think it was Metropolitan Police, about auditing. And I don't know if Thames Valley got the memo.
Well, I've seen memos on auditing.
Oh, you have
so
yourself?
Whether it's the one you're talking about, I don't know.
I think it was from 2019. So say a couple of years ago now. And it was literally because a lot of officers would approach, say, a man prop like me and others that do this and chuck the terrorism act at them just from filming. And this has been a recurring theme that we've seen even the last 2 years.
Because you're filming in the gates of the police station.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that though, is there?
No.
You know, you can come over and ask, but like, it's not illegal.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as an officer, you can ask, but with suspicion, a lot of officers have been chucking terrorism act and then putting people in cuffs on suspicion. You need reasonable grounds, don't you?
Terrorism's quite a serious one as well.
Yeah, but then just by someone filming, you can't call them a terrorist. And
I wouldn't suggest that.
would a terrorist come at like, what time is it now? 1 o'clock, midday?
I have no idea.
Come here, chat with you. You're probably going out on your lunch.
I suspect, bearing in mind some of the things that have happened terrorism-wise, a terrorist turning up during the day, that's a feasible thing to happen, isn't it?
Really? You think so? But Bracknell's never had anything, or any Thames Valley, or...
Bracknell certainly hasn't had anything that I'm aware of. I can't say that when a terrorist would choose to go or where.
But that's paranoia.
But that's not something we can predict, is it?
No, I do get that, but like, you know, when you're obviously saying this day and age, right? And I feel with the generation now, everybody's filming, everybody's got a smartphone, and this is more, I think this should be more accepted. Like, it's just a normal thing now.
I am going to have to cut you off.
Yeah.
Because I have got something important to do. So
Brilliant. Catching them criminals, eh?
thank you for being polite with me. So
No problem. Officer, thank you very much for the engagement and have a lovely day. There we go, people. That's 2 encounters with officers here at Bracknell. Both identified, both giving the time of day and listened. And this is all it's about, guys. So we are going to give Bracknell an ish pass. The only problem is, I did kind of chase him down the road for him to identify. Should have done it on first bit because he approached me. But, you know, like he said, he's read the memo, which is good. And the guys apologise if I didn't hold it too high. He was literally right on top of me, up my arse. So that's why the phone weren't too high, and I'm on the selfie stick. I'm going to end it here, guys, at the back gate of Bracknell. But it's a pass-ish. The only issue was when I had to chase him for him to identify. The first officer did identify. And like he said, 18 years been a police officer, eh? And he loves Bracknell. By the way he was talking, I feel like I think Bracknell's very low crime rates, very peaceful here, the officers, eh? But yeah, guys, pick up the Gypsy, share, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.